Hey people, it's NIyas talking. This is from News24. Xenophobic hashtags trend on Twitter after ANC MP of Chinese heritage sworn in. Let's just go down. The ANC will remain true to its non-racist, non-sexist principles and not let the noise made by others keep it from governing the country. This was acting ANC caucus spokesperson Nomfanello Corta's response to the xenophobia directed on social media to one of the party's new MPs, Jaume Havard. Havard was born in China, please pay attention to that, and was sworn in as MP on Wednesday along with 4 other new ANC MPs. She replaces the late minister in the presidency, Jackson Mafembu. She's a naturalized South African citizen and is married to a South African. Soon, the hashtags No Chinese in SA Parliament, SIG, and SA rejects Jaume Havard began trending on social network Twitter. The hashtag Put South Africans First, which last year emerged with xenophobic messages, also made an appearance. At least 2 MPs joined in. ATM leader Voyil Wefu Zungula tweeted, "If a black person born in China can never be a member of the Chinese parliament, why does South Africa allow a Chinese-born person to be a member of the SA parliament and make laws for South Africans sick?" Again, that's slightly incorrect, because if a black person born in China would technically be a citizen, that's not the case. The equivalent would be a black person born in South Africa and then migrating to China. But yes, they're quite right. They would never allow it. We know it. Later, he took aim at the constitution he swore to uphold when he became an MP in 2019. The problem is the constitution was crafted by a select few to make the new South Africa appease its oppressors in the world. We need a constitution that protects and affirms the dignity of indigenous South Africans. The problem, okay, we already read that. The ATM's head of policy and strategy, Mzwanela Menyi, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. There's a weakness in the South African constitution. No naturalized foreigner should qualify to be a public representative. Only native South Africans should qualify. Put South Africans first. DA MP Cameron McKenzie tweeted, "If no Chinese SA parliament was spelled correctly, it'd be no Chinese in SA Parliament. That said, perhaps it's so the CCP can keep an eye on the deadly loans we're about to get from #China. Who else would lend to a junked quasi-socialist country on its knees? Trojan horse. #Trojan horse." Soon after his Twitter account was deleted, but as often the case, screen grab saved his tweet for posterity. As per comment, Coda told News24, the ANC remains a non-racial, non-sexist organization. The ANC is not going to change because others are making noise. Havard was on the ANC's electoral list for the 2019 elections. Coda pointed out it means she was vetted not by the ANC but by the Electoral Commission of South Africa. She said it should be called for what it is. It's a clear act of racism. She said the Constitution speaks about unity and diversity, and perhaps some MPs should read the Constitution. The other new ANC MPs sworn in on Wednesday are Dingaan Jacob Mayolwo from the Eastern Cape, replacing Pumza Dayanti, Kavilan Pillay from KwaZulu-Natal, replacing Loyosi Pumalwana, Nkosi Sinafi Emmanuel Dalamini from KwaZulu-Natal, replacing Nomvuzo Shabalala, and Ponani Petunia Makubele from Limpopo, replacing Nombolelo Hermans. Yeah, and I've got to say that this is just ridiculous. We saw just last year the mass eviction of blacks in China as retaliation because they wanted to make a scapegoat for the COVID-19 virus and blame it on them, even though everyone knows it came from China. And we saw them, and they were very unapologetic. They said they refused to take responsibility, refused to give compensation. There were many people who had full rent paid and were just thrown out onto the street and just being harassed by the police or not helped by them. And this is how Africa is responding to this brutal attack by China by letting one of their citizens, and yes, I know that technically she's naturalized, but we all know that that's not very secure. This is not like the case of, say, the Boers who have 100 plus years in South Africa and can claim that this is their country because they were born into it. This is someone who grew up in another country and came there And anyway, well, we all know what's going on. It's just really ridiculous how South Africa's government is going. And because most of my audience are Tiwani Black Americans, I'm going to say to you this. This is what I keep talking about. They keep saying go back to Africa and get money, but they keep letting in all these foreigners come in and take charge. And then they say, you come here and be safe. This is no different than any hood in America where foreigners come in, set up shop, and then take all the money. Anyway, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave this and another article in the description. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support this channel, leave my GoFundMe in the description. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave it there as well. If you'd like to buy one of my t-shirts, I'll leave that there as well. Peace.